What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Going to clear some things first. This season, racing, we've not done a lot. We've done a few. If you follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, that's where I post updates as far as like the nights goes, like live updates. So the reason I haven't done vlogs though in a while is because pretty much every race we've had issues with the car and DNF'd or finished laps down. There wasn't really nothing to put out. We've had 2 races. The last 2 we did good. Finished them, ran pretty decent, but it wasn't nothing special. And so I never put those out. And after that, we've been not racing about 5 months because we were saving our car for North Wilkesboro Speedway, the dirt races in October. But with those being canceled now, we have been trying to find some more places to run. Friendship Speedway, if you haven't heard, they closed down for the rest of the season. Horsepower Park also closed down their racing on the dirt track for the rest of the season. And so we've been trying to find somewhere to go. And we finally found one race we can do to finish out the season here at East Lincoln. If y'all have been subscribed for a while, y'all remember Fall Brawl. Big event here, and I did a race here in 2020 in the Escort in the Young Guns race and did pretty well. And so now it's about 2 years after that. And so we're here at Saturday. Today's qualifying and heat races and hot laps. So driver's meeting's about to start here soon. So it's going to be hot laps for every division, heat racing, qualified for every division, then 2 mains tonight, and then our main for Pro 4 will be tomorrow night on Sunday night. And as you can see, we got the car out here. There's so many people here that we've had to park out here, and there are other people that's parked out here in the parking lot with all the other fans. You can see more people coming in on toters and stuff. So we're gonna head down the driver's meeting. Hopefully it goes good. We've done a lot of work on the car. It's been a while since I've been back behind the wheels, so really excited, look forward to this. Thank you all for all the support. It's not only been on YouTube, but on Twitter. You can follow me there at Scotty Sprinkle, same as the channel, Instagram at Scotty Sprinkle 77. All the support and all the socials, I appreciate it. And so now hopefully drew an 11 for a heat race. That should put us like 4th or 5th, I'd say, in our heat. More than likely 3rd to 5th, that area. So hopefully it goes good and we can start near the front tomorrow night. So tonight's basically this is going to be a test and 2 session for us, hot laps to see where it's at, because I've never raced on the track in the Toyota before. Heat race, try to do as good as we can. See if we stack up against the field and then go all out for tomorrow. So we'll send y'all guys over to, I guess, hot laps now. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's nice to be back. Alright, hot laps is finished, and the car felt really solid, only 2 laps, but I kind of figured some stuff out. Starting 4th in the heat. Heat racing getting ready to start. We're the 4th class out for heat racing. Heat number 2 starting P4. Gonna see what we can do. Basically use the 10 laps for the heat race as more of a testing session to kind of figure it out, since we only got 2 laps and hot laps. Car felt solid, didn't have no big issues, felt good handling wise, not gonna change much. Just gonna run out there for heat race, start 4, see how we do. Hopefully it's good. 7 cars in the heat. So hopefully we'll run pretty good. Gonna try to aim hopefully to get up to the top 3, see what we can do, but the main goal is just try to learn and see how fast we are and if we got to make any adjustments for tomorrow. So coming up will be the end of the first night, just heat racing. Gonna basically, like I said, testing session, see what the car does, see how I do, see what I can do better for tomorrow, and just see where we stack up as of right now. So we'll get rolling. That heat race is about to go green here. All right, so we'll be on track here soon. Now the fastest the heat race was eventful. Started fourth, finished fourth, but honestly, I could have got third, probably second. It's just, you know, there was some chaos, a lot of it, of course. That's East Lincoln. If you don't know, if you've never been able to watch it, look up Brooke Sigmund on YouTube. She does the races. She uploads them to YouTube, all the races from the stands, the videos from the stands. Go subscribe to her. I'm sure she'll have these races posted as well, just the races. That's just how East Lincoln is. It's rough. I mean, they came on the race receiver after we had the 2 cautions before we ever completed a lap to tell us to calm down. It was just a heat race. And so long story short, the car, it's tight on entry, but if I drive it in deep enough and get the back end kicked out enough, it's really good. I had a little bit too quick of hands. I could have been a little bit smoother, but I got to drive it in really deep to get the back end to kick out. We're going to make some adjustments for the main tomorrow. But for the heat race, it's really tight on entry. But if I drove it in deep enough and got it kicked out, it was really good. It was just, I had to drive it in so deep that no one else around me was. So where I got into the 15 going into 3 and spun him out, I was stuck behind him and there was a car on my inside. Y'all should probably be able to tell from the video. And basically, like, I think we'd done like 2 laps at that point, and I was pushing so bad on entry because I was taking it easy. I had to try to drive it in deep. And just the way they were entering the lines, it was hard to really find an open spot, especially being pinched down there. So I just drove it in a little too deep into him because he checked up earlier than I did. So that's racing. It happens. I do apologize to him. I didn't mean to do that, but it happens. I had to drive it in deep enough to turn, and he wasn't driving it in deep enough to where I wouldn't get into him, and I didn't know when he was going to check up. So, and they're coming to the checker. We had a green 1 lap to go, restart. I think I started 4th behind the 24, I think it was. And coming down the straightaway, I cut to his inside, and I got to his inside off of 1, but he had a little bit better drive. So when I went into 3, I thought he kind of entered middle. I didn't know if he was going to enter low or high, and he basically chose like the middle. So by the time I went to commit to the top, he was kind of right there, so I got into him a little bit, and then I finally got to his outside and coming off turn 42 because he didn't know I was there, and he almost tricked, but he did a good job saving it. He gave me a thumbs up after the race, so you know, it was all good. I checked up for him, so to make sure I didn't dump because I didn't want to dump nobody after the checker. So finished P4. We're gonna start 8th tomorrow on the outside, which is nice. I kind of like the outside more than the inside anyway. We're getting ready to leave because we've got a lot of work to do. Got to put a whole fender back on. Got to fix up most of the front end. Back end ain't too bad, but yeah, we got some work to do. I want to go ahead and do a quick thing before we end out. I want to give a thank you to all these sponsors: Joe's Tire in Rhonda, North Carolina, William McCann there, and that whole crew. They've done amazing my whole career, helping us with tires, wheels, money, anything. They are one of the biggest sponsors of us because of how much work and stuff they do for us and help they give us. Not at the racetrack, but on the car. They are a big reason why we're able to keep racing as much as we do. 22 RE Performance, Jim Putney from California, building specifically for this 20R engine, specifically making pistons and stuff and racing equipment. Triad Auto, also in auto used cars. It's run on Paul. They've helped us out a ton ever since me and Casey started. Parsons Towing, Jackie Parsons and Parsons Towing in Rhonda, helping us out with parts if you need from the junkyard. Sheet Metal Works LLC in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, for helping us with this body. Carolina Air Supply, Tom Caps for their help they've done, especially Justin Foof down in Carolina and Mooresville, been a big help. Homegirl Candace Anderson, she sells retail here in the Wilkes County area. She's helped us out a lot, I've known her forever. And J&J Racing from Corinth, Texas. Justin Oro's one of my best friends. I met him years ago online, and they pitched in with a big way to help us race North Wilkesboro. They pitched in, helped us a lot to go to North Wilkesboro, and sadly that didn't happen, but I'm glad we were able to get a race with them on the car. Bam Racing Videos for pitching in some also to help out with North Wilkesboro. Unfortunately, that never worked out. They also do videos from different dirt tracks and asphalt tracks all across North Carolina, and then we'll take a quick look at the back end, one more view of the damage, and then all the individual sponsors you see on here. Every single person on here, Smoke Carbon 13 with 434 crew, LC Engineering with the help they've done. All these people on here have contributed in some way, shape, or form to helping us. Victory Graphics for making all these stickers and help working with us. JR's Truck and Trailer also helped us out, original owners of this car. And so, yeah, it looks rough, but it was a lot of fun. Thanks to all the fans, sponsors, supporters, family, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully tomorrow for the actual main. Peace, I love y'all, goodbye, have a great day, everybody.